here with my kit building for quarter 2 for How to Kill a Kit with Style. So we are building a 3-month kit that goes from April until June, and the theme for this quarter is building your kit around an old collection. So pulling out some of that older stash that you have in your on your shelves, tucked away somewhere, and building your kits around all that older stuff. So I have already gone through in my wrap up all this kit, cleaned it all out, showed you everything that I used and what I was putting away, packing away, and there are a few bits here that I've kept that I'm going to keep and kind of transition over into this kit. But for the most part, I got everything put away and I'm kind of starting from scratch. So because this is an older stash kit, I need to go through some stuff. There is no guidelines as far as themes are concerned or anything like that. You know, we're not looking for specific colors or anything. It's really just whatever you want to build with that older stash. So I'm probably going to do this as 2 parts because I feel like this is a really good opportunity to do a little bit of spring cleaning and maybe purge a little bit of the older stuff that I have accumulating. So I think I'm just going to start pulling out my papers. I'll show you how I store them. And the stuff that's catching my eye that I want to use for this kit, I will go ahead and put in here. And then the stuff that maybe needs to be rehomed because I haven't been using it or I'm not really in love with it anymore, I will put to the side and figure out what I want to do with that stuff. So yeah, that's the plan. Let's get started. I'm going to grab my first container, and there's no particular order to it. I'm just grabbing them in the way that they're seated on my shelf, and we'll go through them and I'll kind of explain each one as I go. Okay, so I have pretty much all of my papers stored in these. I have 6 of them. Yes, I have 6 of these, and that's basically all the paper I have, except for a few things. Like I have an iris container for design team stuff, and I have an iris container for my kind of like Christmassy, wintry stuff. I keep that separate, but everything else, it's in these. They're sort of organized, but not entirely. So this one has a lot of cardstock that is 8.5 by 11. I keep that separate because one of the albums I'm working on for 2022 is an 8.5 by 11 album. So I have all these pieces of cardstock. Honestly, I don't use them that often because they're very bright colors. Not really my colors, but I might thin this down a little bit and donate some of this cardstock to my son's daycare, but I don't need to do that with you guys because it is literally just plain cardstock from Cardstock Warehouse. Yeah, I think this was, yeah, Cardstock Warehouse, as a gift from the lovely Daisy. Okay, let me pull everything else out here. So this is a lot of die cuts, sort of like those pre-purchased die cuts, and just like different papers, backgrounds. A lot of it is Studio Calico. When I went through my Studio Calico stash, which was massive at one point because I had a subscription, I really whittled it down to like this much, from probably like 4 iris containers filled with stuff to this much. And I don't even need to have this much because honestly I'm not using it. So let's pull some of it out because there is some pretty old stash in here. So I have this kind of stuff. It's from 2014. This might just be fun to play around with and keep out for my and keep this out for my 100-day project. I have been doing cards for my 100-day project, 1 for every week of the year. So I'm trying to get like 52, 53 cards done in the 100 days. I've been painting them myself, but these already have the pictures on them, so I could maybe just paint these. So I'm actually going to keep this out, but I'm going to put it to the side because it's not going in my kit. I haven't been filming all of my 100-day project. I've kind of just been doing that one for me. And yeah, just, you know, enjoying the process, having fun, and I'll give little updates as we get closer to the 50th day. Okay, so this is like a plastic. It is it gonna give me a date? Probably not. I can't imagine it's gonna give me a date. No, I can't see one. Die cut plastic paper from KI Memories. Who remembers KI Memories? It's kind of cool, and I actually thought this might make a fun traveler's notebook kind of thing where I could like fold this to make a pocket and then fold it in half this way and make a little traveler's notebook cover. So I think I will keep this. Again, probably not something to go in my kit, but I really should have a place to put like projects, to-do projects, because that is the theme of this whole year, isn't it? So I might just pop this right beside me for a second here so I can remember. So this is like a die cut that is, well, it says like roar, tweet. This one says splash, kind of zoo themed. So I think I might hold on to that for a little bit longer. This one is school themed. It's hard to see there, but it has like band and English and study hall and gym and that kind of stuff. So I might hold on to that. These I've used, I just pull them out as I need them. They are tissue paper, but they have this script on them. So not going to use any of that. I might try to convince myself to use one of these die cuts because I know that they are really old. Even if they don't have dates on them, I know personally I've had them for over 10 years, I think. So which one do I like? That's the question. This one's pretty easy to use. This one is Jelly Bean Soup from 2013. Boom. Let's go ahead and throw that in there. These two don't have dates. This one I'm struggling with. This one is not me. But this one is a little bit more dainty and a little bit, I don't know, more me? Maybe not. I'm going to throw that one in there. This one I think I'm giving away. I'll keep all these textured papers. They're fun. I grabbed them out. I used this one recently. This is just a big piece of acetate, so I have that thrown in there. These are also watercolor papers. I got them for $1.79. I think that's why I grabbed them. And I think at the time I also wasn't fully like coming up with my own ways of watercoloring, so I liked the idea of just adding some splotches to something that was already made. It's just not really my style, and that's why I've kind of struggled to actually use them. But I think I'll hold on to them for now. I've used bits and pieces of this one. You can see where it's been cut right here. So I'll hold on to that. This is just the plastic bag. This one I think is kind of fun. I haven't used it, but I'm going to throw it in there. That's all the like interesting or different types of papers that I have. Now we can get into some of these backgrounds, and you will quickly see, if you were a Studio Calico person, how old some of this is. 2014. I'm gonna say lots of it is 2014, 2015, maybe even 2016. And I had like triplicates, quadruples of some of these papers because I often got the Black Friday deals where you would just buy the mystery boxes that were like this full but of maybe only 2 or 3 patterns. Remember those? Yeah, so I definitely purged a lot because I didn't need to have 17 of the same piece of paper. I really like this one though, so I'm gonna go ahead and use that. I've already cut a chunk out of it, but this makes a great background, you know, great kind of little words that can pop out in layers and stuff. I like this one too. I think it's fairly generic. It's got the grays on one side and this is kind of minty on the other side. So we'll throw that in there. I'm gonna flip this around. I didn't really use this one, but you can see like this is the same pattern, but it came on 2 separate pieces of paper. So this one came with this paper, whereas this one is on the back of this paper. Why did they do that? I don't know. This is from 2013 though. That's old. I'm gonna throw that in there. I did really love this one. This is Life Love paper. This is a 2014. I might throw that in there. I'm kind of like in the grays. Let's see. Oops. Some of them are upside down, so I'm just... Okay. This is Hello Forever that did these ones. This is a 2015. This one's a little bit newer, so maybe I'll hold off on some of them and try to aim for only the 2013s here, which this one is. So here is a 2013. I know I have several of these. This one doesn't have a date. That's why I'm holding on to it. Does it? Oh yeah, 2013. Okay, it's going in there too. 2014 for the orange, so maybe I'll just hold on to that for a second. This feels like there should be two pieces, but it is definitely just one. Okay. This is a 2013. Let's pop that in there. This is Ashley G that did this one. And it's a 2014, so we'll hold on to it. I just put this one in here. I knew I had a couple of them, but I might go ahead and put it in here twice because it is kind of a nice neutral background. This is Paisley Press. It's a 2014. We'll hold on to it. This one is also Paisley Press, and it's a 2014. I have two of those, as you can see. So I'll store them like that so I can see both sides. Okay, are we going back this way now? I don't know why I don't have them all in the same way. I probably pulled them out and then put some back in. 2014 for this one. I do like that wood grain, but I think I'm going to see how many more 2013s I can find first. This one was also a 2013, and actually it does have a good possibility on both sides, so I'll go ahead and throw that in there. Ooh, remember when Tim and Beck were doing papers for Studio Calico? That's a 2013. Yep, I like this side, the ledger side, so we'll go ahead and throw that in there. Some of these don't have dates on them. 2013 for this one. I'm gonna probably make up most of my paper just by doing these. 2013 for this one. I'm okay with that though. These have to get used up. I don't really have a lot of full collections. That's the thing, is that I was never able to really find them. They've always been a bit more expensive to get in Canada, and I just didn't have the budget for a very long time, so I would just pick up bits and pieces and never fully grab the whole collection. This is lined paper on this side, clocks on the other side, but I like the lines, and it's a 2013. I'm sure you all are definitely remembering. Look at how many of these I have. Yeah, this one, 2014 though. Remember this one? This one doesn't have a branding strip, so I'm just gonna pop it here then. This one also doesn't have a branding strip. Oh, it did. I've obviously cut it off. I used the strip. I probably did the same with this. Yep, I've cut it off and used that strip, so obviously it was something that I wanted the colors. This one too, I can see here where it's been cut off, so I don't know how old any of these are, but I'm okay to kind of pass them up because I do have quite a bit there right now. So there will be a time when those will get used. This one's a 2013. Yep, just nice neutral gray. This one also cut the strip off. Ooh, I love yellow and blue. That is my favorite. This is also Ashley, and it's a 2015. It's too new, but it'll be good for summer. That'll be good for summer. This one is Life Love Paper. It's a 2014. Remember this print? They did this print in a few different background colors, and I think I had like 15 of them. It was just crazy. Oops, 2014. Remember this print too? This one. This one I definitely remember. 2015 though. Okay. There's that blue and yellow again. I'm putting those two together because I'm feeling seasonal for the next one, and it's gonna be a lot of blues and yellows. So I think I'm gonna pull these out and start building next quarter's kit. If something catches my eye, I have a box right over here, a pizza box. Next quarter's kit is gonna go in there. Okay, is that cheating? Tell me if that's cheating. 2013. Yep, I used so much of this background. I remember this like grungy phase that they went through. That can go in there. This one's also 2013. Same background. Yeah, I feel like they tried to do something they knew everybody would like. Holy moly, they're making a lot of noise up there. Something that everybody would like, and then something experimental on the other side. But if they had something that they were like, yes, this is selling, they stuck with it. This one we already put in there on the other side. This one is a 2013. It's a scrap, but we like scraps, so it's going in. This one I can see where I cut the branding strip off. So I don't know. Oh, it was this one again. All right, so we know that this was a 2014. So we'll go ahead, put those back. There we go. Then the last thing I have in here is this Libris Schmibris collection, which is pretty old. It's 2017, but it's not the oldest stuff in my stash. So I am not going to put this into my kit. And I did use some of this recently, so I think I'm okay. I'm gonna pop this back. It shouldn't go in there. I think I put it in there by accident. It should go in a different one. So I'm gonna leave it out for now while I go grab that one, and then I can put it in the right place. All right, so that cleared a bit of this out, and I think I'm keeping all of these because they are nice and neutral and easy to match with other stuff. Here is my next one. This one's also not full because there's a whole chunk of stuff from this past kit that has to go in here, but I wanted to keep it out until I pulled through all of this so I wasn't essentially pulling through a bunch of papers that you've already seen. So let me grab these out. See, this is the 6x6 paper pad I was working with. And then let me pull this stuff out. Okay. Then put this beside me again. So Hazelwood, I have a bunch of that Hazelwood, remember? So that's all gonna go together. Did we ever discover what date Hazelwood was? Because I feel like we thought it was 2018. But maybe it didn't tell us. Oh, 2016. I still think that might be too new. So I'm going to skip the Hazelwood stuff. It's going to go back in here. This is close to my heart, but I think this is actually going to be part of my kit for the next quarter, because the next quarter is seasonal, and I think I'm really going to go with like bright pops of summery stuff. So that can actually go right there where I'm cheating. And same with this. This kit is something that I've never used. It's me and my big ideas. Actually, give me a sec here and let's see if it can be dated. It's 2018. Okay, it's too new for this kit. But again, we're going with summer stuff. And so I'm gonna put this over there. Woo! That's okay. I'll forget that I've done that, and I'll have to, you know, rework a lot of it anyway, so I'm not too concerned. This is Paige Evans. I don't think it's that old, so I'm gonna pop it back in here. this is Cocoa Vanilla. Now, I do have some Cocoa Vanilla Studio in there. This is More Than Words. More Than Words is from 2017. I feel like that is too new, but I did put some Cocoa Vanilla in the back here, so maybe I'll go ahead and give that an exception because at some point I thought that was a good idea. This is Chamel, and it's probably from close to that same time, so I'm gonna pop it back. Actually, this might be really fun. No, I'm gonna pop it back in here, but I do need to make a note that I have that because I do have some boba pictures coming up. Okay, this I started for a craft IQ challenge. I think the second one that Jacqui ever did, and now she's not really doing that. She's kind of changed the format a little bit and she's testing out some different things, but I still have this super fun background. Look at how shimmery and beautiful that is. It very much needs to get used. It's not old, so maybe it doesn't need to go in this kit, but I really do want to get it used up, so I'm gonna put it in there. Executive decision. I just created this very recently on a Wild Whisper Live where I used balloons and I kind of splooched them down and was just experimenting with what you could do with it. Sometimes you see something on TikTok or something like that and you just want to experiment and see how you can apply it to paper. That's what I was doing, but I don't think I need to use it right now. I don't really have any ideas that are popping out to me. This is also Chamel. Oh no, sorry, this is Amy Tangerine, but just to be sure, I know that this is a little, it's 2017, yeah. It's a little more current, so it can just all go back here. In case you were kind of wondering, this is filled with a lot of my more summery stuff. Summer chipboard doesn't actually need to go in here. I don't know why it was. It's not very old, I don't think, but it's not going to give me a date. But it can go in the next kit, so pop it down there. I have this kaleidoscope from Vicki Boutin. It's also not old, 2018. You're going back in here, Vicki. Sorry, I keep hitting the camera. This summer stuff is not very old. Color Story from Vicki Boutin is not old. This Echo Park is not old either. Oh, it is. It's 2013. Hey, okay. I'm gonna pop it in there, but it might be one of the things that carries over if I don't get it used up. It is pretty old though. This Life is Beautiful that I have from Fancy Pants is 2016. I feel like it's been in my stash for a very long time, and so I might go ahead and just put it in there. It's pretty kind of basic and neutral. It's kind of summery, but no, I'm gonna put it in there. This is a lot of paper happening right now, so we'll see. Oh, that goes in there too. Okay, Echo Park Homemade Happiness is a 2016, so all this stuff can go back in. This one is Maggie Holmes Bloom. That's not that old. Maybe, oh, it's a 2015. I wonder. It's got the yellow, so maybe I'll hold it for the next one. But honestly, there's clearly no rhyme or reason to this kit. It's just whatever is drawing my attention. Oh, yeah. Okay, Close to My Heart. I feel like I should do a whole Close to My Heart kit and work on it. Maybe that's what I'll do for my page kits. This is 2016. This is the Little Dreamer collection. I just felt like the pieces that I have left over are pieces that I was struggling to use because I don't really have anyone who's kind of into this little cute unicorn. So I'm going to put it back for now, but perhaps some sort of Close to My Heart memorial kit. Ooh, does that sound bad to say that? Might be in order. Here's another piece from Bloom. So I'll hold it with the other piece. And then here are some super summery ones. I'm going to hold on to them even if they are older. This is 2011. I'm going to put this to the side just for a second to see if this is my oldest piece of paper that I have. So I'm just going to pop it right here and we'll see as we go if anything beats 2011. This is Wild Whisper. I kept it for the Little Mermaids, but it's only, oh yeah, 2018. So definitely not that old. Maggie Holmes Carousel is from 2017. Julie Bean Soup, this is the saffron yellow pepper soup, which kind of had like a springy, summery vibe to it. It has these umbrellas and stuff, and I think I actually have the wood veneer that matched this, but I think I'm gonna skip that. Here is the Pink Paisley Summer Lights collection. It's not that old either, maybe what, 2017 or 2018? Does it tell me? 2017, yeah. It's not that old. I have lots of pieces of it, and so I had a lot of doubles of this one I kind of collected over time, because I couldn't get the whole collection. That anytime I found any papers, I just grabbed it. So that's why this is in here. I don't normally store my 6x6 paper pads in with this, but it's all one collection and I have ephemera and all kinds of stuff. So it's definitely one of the more full collections that I was able to get my hands on. Here's some more Fancy Pants from 2017. This is Hello Sunshine. Pop that underneath for a second because I know I have more Summer Lights. So Summer Lights. Do I have any more Summer Lights? Yeah, Summer Lights. That might be it. Okay. Just keeping all of that together makes sense to me. Okay. Here is some photo play. This is Summer Bucket List. I love this one, but it is not that old. It is, does not tell me. Doesn't tell me. Okay, that's okay. I know it's not that old, so I am not throwing it in to this kit. I'll leave it for my summer kit. Okay, here I have the Summer Dreams from Echo Park, these stickers. I think I did have a few pieces of this paper. It's from 2017. Again, I don't normally keep stickers in here, but the 12 by 12 sticker sheets just fit a lot nicer in these. This is also Summer Lights collection, one of the specialty papers. So it can go with that. And then here is some old paper. This is Basic Gray. I cut around the edge, so I can't even tell you how old it is, but I know it's old. It's going in there. This is some Amy Tangerine from a 6x6 paper pad, but I don't think it's that old. It could be like 2017, 2018, maybe, something like that. So it's actually just gonna go back down where I keep my paper pads. I think I had it out because it was all part of a big summer kit, and it doesn't need to be out. This one I think I might have actually cut the date off. Yep, this is Salt Air, and I think it's, oh yes, Cosmo Cricket. So I know this is pretty old, but I can't tell you how old, so it's just gonna go back in here anyways for summer. This is more of that Close to My Heart collection. I've got, this is from a paper pad that kind of had this like fun carnival theme to it. I pulled out the pages that I wanted to use. I've used up quite a bit of them. This is what I have left, and I donated everything else. So this is little snow cones, and then we have cotton candy. I have some cotton candy pictures that I actually want to get scrapped. So I'm going to pop it in here, and that will hopefully remind me to either do it as my summer trip or the cotton candy pictures that we just did this past weekend. In either case, they will get done. Okay, that can go in there. What I also had in there was this paper pack of plain cardstock. But like, I don't need to keep this all together. I think I might just pull some of these out to pop into this kit. So I'm going to keep the blues and yellows because we've already talked about that. This is birthday stuff. It also goes in the themed container I have with this. So I'm going to leave that out and put this one away. This kit is lots of travel. So I'm not sure I'm going to be pulling a bunch of this out. A lot of this is actually memorabilia from our trip, our big cross-country trip that I just have not got into my album yet. So yeah, I do have these though that might be fun to somehow incorporate into something, so maybe I'll go ahead and put those in there. A lot of this is definitely travel-y stuff that's not going to end up in a kit. Some of it I don't even remember where it's from. I think this is Simple Stories. This is all part of the Oh Canada collection from Photo Play. I kept this just so I could remember. And I know I have more of this, and I know I have more of this. So that will all kind of pop up as we go. This is Studio Calico. This is American Crafts, Pink Paisley. None of this really applies. This is Creative Memories, all Canada stuff. I'm not even looking at how old any of it is because I'm keeping it all for this particular project. So we'll get through all of this. I know you guys like to see the papers and what are in people's stash, so I'll kind of give you that glimpse as I'm doing it, but yeah, none of it is going to stay. Oh, here's some more of that Simple Stories. The Simple Stories collection was called Urban Traveler. Yeah. Okay. So all of this can go back. And then this is kind of how I like to keep some of my stuff, is in kits, just so that if they're themed, I know I can grab for them. So this is Pink Paisley's Little Adventurer, but this is not an old collection. So let's see if it tells me on here. 2018. Yeah, it's not really that old, so I'm not going to put it in my kit. Then I've got the kind of like brothers, dads. This is Plaid Dad from Simple Stories. Boyish stuff is all what's in here. So just a mishmash of different collections. Echo Park is in here. I think this was called Boys Rule. Some of it is just like random stuff. I have no idea where that came from, but I have it because it says Brothers and Double Trouble and Mothers of Boys work from sun up to sundown. Yeah, if any of it even has dates on it. This one is, oh, I don't know. I thought Adorn It always had dates on theirs, but I'm not seeing one. So I don't know. This is probably pretty old. This could be older than 2011. I'm not sure. Here's the Boys Rule from Photo Play. It's older, but I don't think it's that old. This one is that same, oh, it's called Little Dude, not Boys Rule. It's called Little Dude. It's from Simple Stories, and it is from 2018. Yeah, it's not that old. I think most stuff in here is probably from around that time, 2017, 2018. Wild Child collection. I had the girls, some of the girls paper and some of the boys paper. More of that Simple Stories. That's also part of it. And then I have some of the stuff that goes with it. So I've got some of these stickers, and I've got the 12 by 12 page. And ooh, look at those chipboard stickers. Remember when they used to come on a sheet like this? I have those too. And this is more of that paper. This is definitely a pretty full collection that I have. I wonder if this is, even though it's 2018, I wonder if this is actually a good collection to kind of stick in this kit. You know what? I think I'm going to. It's not my oldest, but I don't have collections. I know I've said that a few times. I think I'm gonna go ahead and put it in here. So I know I saw another piece. Where did that original piece go? Right here. Okay. Yeah, I think I'm gonna go ahead and put it in there because I do have quite a bit of it. And so even though it might not be my oldest, it's still kind of nice to have that much to actually work with. This is not from that. Hold on. This is from the Wild Child collection, maybe? Yeah. Okay. I'm going to put it in there anyways, though. Let's pop that in there. Then what I have here is my Echo Park. What was the actual collection called? I was going to say Alice in Wonderland, but it's actually called, oh, it's called Alice in Wonderland. So this is my Alice in Wonderland Echo Park collection. I think I have most of it, but I also threw in some of the Bo Bunny Land of Wonder, which is Alice in Wonderland as well, because I had some of that. They sort of match. They're definitely like different feels to them, but I felt like they match enough and they're kind of niche enough that I just mixed them together. I do have quite a bit of this, but I think this is, again, newer. It is from 2018, so we'll start with the boys stuff. I can come back and add this if I feel like my kit isn't beefy enough, but I don't think that's going to be a problem. So let me put all this brother and boy stuff back. All right, this is some Harry Potter stuff from Color Play. It's not super old. I think it's also 2018. I'm not going to be able to tell you because I've cut that section out, but I think it's 2018. It can go back in here. Here is some Paige Evans for Pink Paisley. This has all been pulled out because it's book related to me. So again, going with those themes. More Harry Potter stuff, book stuff. This one is from Scrap Your Trip. They do a lot of this like themed stuff. So I've got Quidditch and I've got Hogsmeade in here. I have this in here because again, it's bookish, obviously. It's the library cards. This is the Now and Then collection from My Mind's Eye. And here is more bookish stuff. I put this Echo Park Once Upon a Time collection in here because it's bookish to me. I only have a few pieces of it, but it's obviously, you know, bookish in the sense that it is fairy tales and that kind of thing. Oh, here we go. So I have the puppy stickers for that collection too, so I'll throw those in there. I have, oh, a picture of my books from 2022. This was obviously either January or February's books. I think January's books. I'll keep that picture out. Here are those cards that I knew had fallen out that belong to that Echo Park collection. So let me put those back with those stickers. And then, haven't got to the birthday stuff yet, but it does go in here. And then this is also part of the Little Dude collection, I think. So it's going to go in there. It's like stickers. Oh, I think it's all meant to go in this kit. Oh, right. This has the 8 sheets, the 8 different sheets of stuff. So that should probably go in there. This was actually packaging from some Harry Potter ornaments that my daughter bought me. And then here's that Libris Schmebris stuff that can all go together with my book stuff. So let's pop that in and I will get the next one. Okay, here we go. This one's also kind of just spring and summer stuff for me. So I'll pull that out, all of it, pop this here, and away we go. So I have the Free Bird collection from Photo Play. I've had it for quite a while. I don't think it's that old. but I know that I've had it for a long time. Photoplay doesn't put any dates on their stuff, but I think I might go ahead and pop it into here. That's the two pieces I have right now, the Element sticker sheet and this one piece of paper. But I'm going to pop it in there and we'll see. This is an Echo Park collection. I cannot remember which one it is. I think I might have gotten these pieces from Christy because they're torn out of a paper pad. And I definitely know I didn't have this paper pad. And I know she sent me some ephemera for this too, but I don't think it's that old. So I'm going to put it back in here. This is an Altenew paper. Again, I don't think it's that old. Anything that came from Christy, I don't think is going to be that old. This is all stuff that came from Christy. So Maggie Holmes Chasing Dreams. I'm not sure. I can't remember what this one is. Maggie Holmes Chasing Dreams. Doesn't have, oh, 2016. Is Chasing Dreams from 2016? I might go ahead and put that in there. It has little bunnies if I want to do some Easter stuff. This is Cocoa Vanilla Daydream. I don't think it's that old. 2020, yeah. So it will go back, even though I do have other Cocoa Daisy stuff in there. That's not old enough for sure. I have no idea where this came from or what it is. It says Mother's Day on it, and Let's Go for a Bike Ride. That's kind of springy, so maybe I will be able to get that used up. This is Simple Stories, I think. But again, I don't know how old. More Simple Stories. I think I cut off the branding strip on that one. This is more Simple Stories. Oh, I actually think I won this in a prize pack. So they're probably all 2016. Let me see here. There's some of the IM collection. Is that also? Oh, this one's 2020 though. So maybe I'm wrong about that. This one's 2020 as well. 2015. So it's a pretty random scattering of stuff. I'm going to put that one in there. Very, very random scattering of stuff. I'm going to put this chunk in there. Oh, this is a picture that I have not scrapped. But I really should. Okay. You know what? It's going to go right here. I'm going to get that scrapped. It's summery, but that's okay. This is Wild Whisper. It's just a scrap. Let's throw it in there and see if we can use the blue side. Then we've got some more of this Stay Colorful from Dear Lizzie. I know I have a few pieces of this. This is 2017. I don't think that's quite old enough. This is more paper pack stuff because it's got the edge here. I don't know what from, so I'm going to leave it. This is Pink Fresh from 2018. Joyful Day. 2018 is still a little too new. This is old Teresa Collins. Holy moly. Does she have a date? 2014. You can go in there, Teresa Collins. I know I have more of that. Glitter Girl. This one's 2017. Simple Life from Echo Park. 2014. This might be the only piece of this that I have, to be honest with you. So I'll go ahead and throw it in there too. This is Studio Calico, but I don't know from when. I can't remember. This is Pink Fresh Studio, I think. This is their travel collection, right? I'm going to pop it in here because it's got all the right colors that I seem to be going with. This is a really old Imaginess from 2009. Oh, contender. Okay, that bumps this one. This one was, what did I say, 2011? Yep. So that one is now the winner by 2 years. This one can go back in the summer stuff. More Glitter Girl. And it's all, what did we say, 2017? Yeah. We'll keep that all like that. Webster's Pages. I actually feel like this is a little bit newer. I could be wrong, but I feel like I got this a little more recently. It doesn't have a date, but actually it's got some cute little elements to it. So maybe I can use this because this will give me a little bit of ephemera and like smaller pieces to work with. Okay, this, yeah, already there. Noteworthy from Ellie's Studio is a 2018. This is more of that Hello Sunshine from Fancy Pants. It's actually in my other kit, so I'm going to put it in the other one that's a little more summery. This is that Authentique collection I got that is just so beautiful. The yellows in here with the grays, very French. And how old is it? 2018. It's not that old. So it is going to stay in here, although it may get pulled out because of the yellows. This is Bo Bunny, but actually I think I'm going to put it in my cardstock because, yeah, it doesn't need to be in here. It's not really a pattern paper. It's textured and it's cardstock. These are just scraps, but they might be fun to go ahead. They're pretty old. I know these two are pretty old. These were like that black and white collection. It must have been Studio Calico that I got them from, and you were supposed to like color them in or whatever. I'm going to put them in here. This is definitely Pink Paisley, but I can't remember which collection. One of our first ones, I think. It's going to go in there. Here's some more Studio Calico. I don't know why it's in here and not in the other one. It's the 2013 page though, and I did put a small chunk of it in there, so maybe I will put the other piece in there too. Then we have a whole bunch of this like cardstock. What the heck? Okay, hold on here. What is this? Just plain white cardstock. It can go back. Okay, this is the kind of stuff I actually think I might be getting rid of. It's very pretty. I think that it is Creative Memories. It is very pretty, but I've had it for a while. I am definitely not using it. If I'm going to use it, it's going to be on these sides. Like on the, I guess maybe these are the B sides. Yeah. I'm not using it. So I might keep just one of each and donate the other ones. Like the yellow. I already have one of these, so I'll go ahead and donate that. I do like the plaid, and I'll donate this one. And this is kind of summery, these colors, so they might make some good base layers. But if I don't get them used up, I think that they will all get donated. If something catches your eye, let me know. If I'm donating it, you might as well have it if it really catches your eye. Okay, this is old. This is Scrapbook Walls from Chatterbox. And it is... There's no date. Of course there's no date. I know that this is really, really old. It's like weird textured paper. But no, there's no date on it. So I can't tell you. I do know it's old. I'm going to pop it in here. This is also old, and it's like shimmery paper. And is there a date? 2007. 2007, guys. Okay, I'm not keeping this. This is vintage. I feel like I have to keep it, but I'm not going to use it. I've had this for way too long. It bumps this 2009 paper by 2 years. And I don't even know if I'm going to use this 2009 paper. So I'm putting it in here. I will put this in there. If it doesn't get used up, I will do a giveaway, or let me know if you want this paper, this old, cool, vintage paper. I will put a kit together of all this stuff, and maybe we can split the difference on shipping if you live really far away. Okay, let me know. But this is going over there because now this holds the record. 2007. 2007. This is old, I think, but not like any kind of specific paper. It's literally just like a piece of cardstock from Recollections, and I don't actually see a date on it at all. No, I'm not going to use it. I know that I bought this probably when it was on clearance for this side, the green side. Oh, I love green. That's why I grabbed it. But I haven't used it. What do? I think I'm just going to give it away. If I have to think about it, it's going away. Here's some more basic gray. Yay, yay, yay. Is there a date on this? There is no date on this one. Nope. It's called Lily Kate. But there's no date on it. It's single-sided. It's probably very old. It's going to go in here, but this might be one of the vintage pieces that you end up grabbing. Because I don't know. I'm struggling to use them. And do I hold on to them just because? I don't think so. I don't think I should. I'm going to put this in there too. This is Pink Paisley. It's Paige Evans. But I think I can fussy cut some of these, and so they might make just fun little embellishments. It's not that old. It's 2016. But, oh no, 2017. Is it 20? No, this one's 2016. Because this one is a different collection. What is this collection? I don't know. I don't know what the collections are, obviously. They don't have the names of them. But this one's older. This one can go in the pile. This is Stay Colorful. We already saw one of these. I knew I had a few of these from Dear Lizzie. This one is October Afternoon. Holy moly. Okay, this is 2013. It's Girl Talk. Remember Girl Talk? Oh, that's so pretty. Okay, it's going in there. It's going to be a giant kit. Holy cow. This is 2015, but this is 2013. I feel like it matches a lot of what we're going with because obviously these colors are all working together here. This is close to my heart. No, it isn't. It's Carol's Creations from, does it say? She doesn't have a date on it though, but it's got to be old. It's definitely got to be old. This too, I don't know. Oh yeah, look at how old this stuff is. This is all going. I can't. I just can't. I can't. It's been in my stash for so long. I'm not using it. I'm getting rid of it. I'm purging. This is really pretty, the yellow and blues. I'm going to keep that because we're doing yellow and blue for the next one. I'm already calling it, so I'll keep those two, but the other two are going. This one is probably part of that same collection. I kind of like the green in this, and I think it actually matches this green, so maybe I can do something with it, but it might be one of those ones that's going to go if it doesn't get used up. This one is so pretty, but I definitely did not use it. I, again, can't tell you how old it is. It's going to go. It's very, I'm sure it's old though. Like we're talking probably 2010, 2011, somewhere around there. Okay. Flip, flip, flip. We've got some Jelly Bean Soup from 2017. That's still pretty new. I like it. They're pretty versatile. This one, same thing. Pretty versatile. It'll get used up. This is crepe paper from 2017. This is the Good Vibes collection. Some more of that saffron yellow pepper soup. Yeah, I had a bunch of it. It's 2015. Wow, I actually had quite a bit of it. Good for me. Okay. SEI. I don't know how old that is, but it's just one little chunk. So that can probably go in there. It's pretty old. It's definitely not new. This is also that crepe paper. Oh, this is Carousel. Okay, whoa, look at this one. What the heck? Cherry Blossoms from Screen Prints. Hand silk screened. No date though. It's very pretty. It cost me $2.99, or maybe not. I don't think I bought it. It's gonna go. 2014 Simple Stories. Again, this is just a scrap, so I think it's probably good to pop in there. And then this is a little bit of newer Simple Stories, I think. Life in Color is from 2016. So not super new, but not super old either. So that can kind of stay there. I think this was also part of the Wild Child collection. I'm not sure why it got put in here, but I'm gonna leave it in there. Okay, remember these pages? Wow. So this is from Echo Park. It's from 2015, and it was the story of our family. I'm gonna throw that in there. Ah, here is what I was waiting for. I didn't think they were in here, but I knew I had them. This is the Prima ephemera that goes with Moonchild. So I have the Moonchild collection already in here, and, well, just a couple of pieces. Sorry, I have 3 pieces of the paper already in here. 3 pieces. 1, 2, 3. Yeah, is going to stay in there. Here's some pretty little studio. Is there a date? Nope, no date on these. This is Flying High. What was the name of the collection? Color Me Happy. It's cute. I don't think it's super old, but it's probably pretty old. This came from Christy, and this is Fifth and Monaco from Pink Paisley. Whoops, it's not that old, so I'm gonna put this, I'm gonna kind of keep this out to go in my next kit. Okay, I have pretty little studio wildflowers labels. It's just little tags and labels, so I'm gonna throw it in there. And then this, if I'm not mistaken, was the Wildflowers 6x6 papers. They don't come as a pad. They come as papers. Am I right about that? Maybe. Oh, it has a thing. Hold on here. What is this? Yeah, Wildflowers pack. So I think I might actually put that in here. It's not old. It is probably from 2 years ago. It's definitely not old, but I do need to have some 6x6 papers, and I've not used this one at all, and I think that there's some really pretty colors in here that match what I've already got in there, and it's nice to throw in some new stuff to work with when using older stuff, because it kind of, to me, gives new life. If you get stuck because everything looks kind of old and vintage, then you can mix in some new styles, new companies, new like updated colors, that kind of thing, and it'll really make the old stash kind of pop again. This is more of the Summer Lights collection. It's got to go with my other stuff. Actually, a lot of this is summer stuff. All of this is actually going to go in that other one, I think. Here's some more wildflowers that can go in there too. Here is some more Cocoa Vanilla. This Cocoa Vanilla is Storyteller, and I have a few pieces of it, but it's not that old. I think it's only also 2021 or 2022, 2022. So it will come out another day. This is Cocoa Vanilla as well. 6x8 pieces. And this one, I used that. This one's old. This is Spring in Bloom from GCD Studios, and it is from 2011, so it's pretty old, but honestly, I had this in a kit already. I couldn't get it used. I'm not going to put it back in this kit. It's going over there. This Domestic Bliss is not that old. This is 2017. It's not that old. This is the Flourish collection from Maggie Holmes. I got this from Christy as well, and it is also not that old. I don't know if it has dates on it. 2017. What I actually like, I mean, I love this. I love this, but I really love that. So I'm going to keep this out because I think this will make beautiful summery layouts. And then I have this here, which I can't remember. I definitely think I got this from Christy, but I can't remember who it's by, and it's pretty new, so it's not really gonna fit in this particular kit, but it is really pretty, and I would like to give it another go before saying I'm not gonna use it. So it's gonna go back in here. And then here's my last one. I'm only showing you 5 because one of them is just cardstock, like just plain white cardstock, black cardstock, that kind of thing. I don't need to get rid of any of that or show it to you. So here is the last one. And this one again is kind of papers all put into themes and kind of all kept together. So branding strip, I will scoop that up and put it in here. This is just a piece of a branding strip. Okay. So this collection I've had for quite a while. I don't know how old it is. We're going to find out in a second. But I would happily put this into my kit. I just don't think it's quite that old. So let's take a look. So I have these embossed stickers. I have the cardstock stickers. You can see I've used up quite a few of them. I have the ephemera. I have puffy stickers. And I have the stamp set. And then I have a bunch of paper. So, sorry, I didn't say. It's the Wolfpack collection from Heidi Swap. This is all I have left of it. But there's lots of scraps here. And it's from 2018. So it's really not that old. I feel like it maybe isn't the right thing to put into this kit. So I'm going to slide it in here for another day. This is Wizard of Oz paper. It's super fun. I don't know how old it is. There's no date on it. I don't think it's actually that old. So I'm going to hold on to it, but it's like super fun. I have no idea when I'll ever use it, but I do really like it. Okay, I have some cat and dog related stuff. It's not that old though. I only got it a couple of years ago. This is Box of Crayons. It's not that old. Maybe 2017. Here is something from 2015. This is Anna Griffin. I'll keep that with that. This is 7 paper. Oh my gosh, from Studio Calico. Do you guys remember? Let me see what the date is on this. 2014. I'll maybe think about doing something that's actually specifically cat and dog themed. So this can all go in there. Okay, a lot of this stuff is very specific toy, kind of like little kid stuff. So this is the Toy Story collection from Scrap Your Trip. I think I only have this piece. Then I have a bunch of Lego stuff. They obviously don't call it Lego. Reminisce called it Block Party. And this is copyright Scrapbook Customs. Oh yeah, Scrapbook Customs. They also don't have a date on theirs, but they just had this one piece. Kind of fun. Photo Play had a piece. So I threw that in there. I don't have any other part of this collection, just that one piece. Then I have all of my like geeky Star Wars stuff and like the Hulk. I've got a couple of these Hulks, and I've got Spider-Man in here, Pokemon. Love this one because it's like glittery. So all that is kind of my game stuff. Oh, here's a picture from, oh yeah, look at us. This was from the expo a couple years ago. I never actually ended up putting a page together. So maybe I'll pull those pictures out. But I do have like different papers and stuff that are all superhero. I have a bunch of comic books. Sometimes when we get comic books given to us, I like to pull out some of the pages and I can use those as embellishments and stuff. So I have a bunch of that, and then just like random that I find wherever. All comic book stuff, but just fun stuff I grab for it occasionally. We go to the comic expo quite a bit. It's kind of like an annual thing for us, so there's lots of pictures to use this paper on, so I'll throw that in there. This is my dance stuff. Starting to run low on that because my daughter has been dancing since she was 18 months old, and she is now 19, so, and still dancing. But let's see if this one has a date, because it is definitely pretty old. It's from Fab Scraps, but no date. All right, so dance stuff, that's all gonna stay together. Pop that back in here. Here is the photo play We Can Just Stay Home collection. This was actually sent to me by Scrapbook Your Joy when she did this really fun photo play hop. And she had a whole bunch, she sent a whole bunch of people some photo play stuff and asked everyone to create with it. So I have a bunch of the stuff left over, but I know that this is at least 2020. So it's not really that old. Photo play does not put dates on their stuff, but I have like ephemera bits, and I have papers, and I have the stickers. So I'm just gonna keep all of that together, because that will definitely come in handy to do like family game nights and that kind of stuff. Even some camping stuff, I think this might work. This might be a project to put into this kit, because this is supposed to be my year where I am finishing my projects. Let me see now. I gotta, okay, I'm just pulling it all out. I started a project taking file folders and turning them into a mini album. Let me show you what I have so far. So here is the album so far. It's just the pages, plain file folder, right? Fold it over. Turn the page, folded, turn this page, come back. They all have their little pockets. I haven't, you know, covered all of the paper there yet. I have lots of papers from Echo Park. Let's see how old these are. These are from 2016. So, you know, this might actually be something where I do have quite a bit of it, and I have lots of other dinosaur stuff to go with it. Stickers, rub-ons. I have like zoo stuff, because in this same trip we actually went to the zoo, but maybe I won't use that stuff. Maybe I'll just use the dino stuff. And I'll go ahead and maybe try to put a dent into this album. Let's do that. Okay. I'm going to put this back in here with the file folders so that I can make more pages if I need them. I know I have pretty much all of these pictures printed already, so I can just grab the pictures. So let's put that in here too. Okay, put that back. Here is some New Year's stuff, again from that prize pack that I won. Some KaezCraft stuff. I actually don't think this is that old, but let's see. KaezCraft does not date their stuff. No, but I don't think this is that old. Maybe 4 or 5 years at the most. It's the hide and seek collection. It's kind of like a little baby collection. Very cute. Okay, what's going on here? Let's flip you over. Okay, this is Alberta. This is also one of those pages from Treasured Memories, but it's not that old. But this is travel. So actually I'm gonna pull it out and put it with my travel stuff. Let me just flip all of this over. This is stuff that I just haven't dived into it yet, but I only have one of these pieces. It's the story of my adoption, and obviously I've adopted 3 kids, so I need another one of these or something similar so I can do a page for each of them. Then this one is also an adoption page. So this one is like, let's see, who is it by? Karen Foster. And how old is it? Okay, no dates, but it's pretty old. It's pretty old. But this one, like, I could do this for one of them, this for another one, but I'm still missing one, even if I do it that way. This is little baby, and this is little baby boy stuff. That should actually go with the other baby stuff, so I'm going to pull that out. I'm kind of doing spring cleaning and also spring rearranging. Family tree. And then here is some more of that homemade happiness. Oh yeah, because this is all like cupcakes and baking. Because I used to have my own company where I baked cakes and treats and stuff like that, and so I kept some of this because one day I would like to go back and print all of the cakes that I took pictures of. For somebody who's a scrapbooker, I was really bad at taking pictures of my finished cakes because oftentimes I put all the finishing touches on them just in time for them to get picked up so that I knew that they were perfect and beautiful and ready to go. And so sometimes, you know, you start chatting and you forget to take a picture. But I would like to do something with that. So I've got, what's this one? This is, yeah, the Happiness is Homemade from Echo Park. I know I have other pieces of that. This one's Pebbles. This one's just Recollections. TPC Studio. Here's another piece of that though. I think this is probably Recollections. Yeah, Recollections. Have a cupcake. Keep calm, have a cupcake. Recollections, sweet treats. Recollections, cupcakes. And then just some stickers. Also, my husband is a chef for a catering company. We take pictures of food all the time, so I'm going to keep that. All right, so that is it. But I think that this is probably pretty good for papers and stuff to play with. So let me put this back. All right, so as far as finding my oldest piece, this one is the winner, 2007. Yeah, I'm not sure if I have much more than that, but I'm gonna put it in there and we'll see how it goes. That is where I'm gonna end this video. I will come back and do another video with adding in some embellishments and going through some of my little embellishment iris containers. I think it would be good to go through and do some spring cleaning on those, and maybe even some of my sticker packs and stuff like that, and see what kind of old ones I can find. I also know that I have some embellishments that go with some of these papers, so I'd like to be able to pull all of those out. But this is probably a super long video, and so I will leave you there for now, and I will talk to you again very soon. So thank you so much for watching. I really appreciate it. If you haven't clicked subscribe already, please do so. It means so much to me. It helps out my channel. It makes sure that I can keep making videos like this for you. Click that bell notification if you want to be told when I post new videos. That way you don't miss any of them, and you definitely won't miss part 2 of this one. All the links are down below for everybody else who's building kits too. So if you're looking for more inspiration, more ideas, definitely go check them out. This is such a good theme for the month, because everybody's stash is going to be completely different, completely unique, and so you'll be able to see how they're pulling out their oldest stash and incorporating it into some kits and getting good ideas from them too. So yeah, that is it. That is all. Thank you so much. Talk to you all later. Happy scrapping. Bye.
Bye. Thanks to me. To what button? To my channel.